Hey there, Loot Now crew. Today we're diving into some fresh free games on Steam. Without further ado, let's get down to it. In the Hell, you're not just building a city, you're reshaping a realm of sin and chaos. As governor, every soul that spills from a Titan's maw becomes a raw resource you must sort, transform, and deploy. The game throws you into 7 distinct missions, each tied to a historical disaster and a deadly sin, from the 1923 Kanto earthquake to the 3500 BC Mesopotamian flood. You juggle 4 core resources: blood, waste, cries, and fears, while managing blue, yellow, and red souls that shift from obedient workers to ravenous sadists. The wait zones and the Purgatorius stack like a living ledger, forcing you to decide when to feed the sinners into your workforce or turn them into defenders. Decrees add another layer of strategy, letting you bend your city's fate, but each choice can backfire. And when the titanic bosses emerge, the game pulls you into a climactic fight that tests both your management acumen and tactical reflexes. With dynamic camera angles, a blood-powered infrastructure, and a narrative that rewinds Lucifer's fall, the Hell turns every failure into a lesson, pushing you to build a legacy that defies eternal damnation. Hey there, gamers, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're stepping into a house that's more than just a house. It's a dusty, forgotten villa inherited from a late father, and you've just taken on the job of cleaning it out for a quick sale. But this isn't your typical spray and wipe game. This is a puzzle-filled cleaning adventure that turns every swipe of your brush into a new clue. Picture this: you're scrubbing the kitchen floor, and under the grime you uncover a cryptic code. You keep cleaning, and more codes pop up like a scavenger hunt hidden in the wallpaper. Each room is a stage, and you'll need to mix and match official cow cleaning items, think Magiclean and Quickle, to unlock special techniques and reveal the next secret. Combine a spray with a wiper, and you'll get a clean sweep that exposes a hidden key. It's a clever way to make the mundane feel like a puzzle, but there's a twist. While you're polishing the silverware, a shadowy presence starts to stir. It reacts to your cleaning noises and footsteps. One wrong move and you'll be in a chase through a dim hallway, trying to escape before it catches you. So it's not just about getting the house spotless. It's about staying one step ahead of the unseen stalker. The gameplay runs about an hour and a half, giving you plenty of time to get into the rhythm of cleaning, solving codes, and surviving the eerie threat. The graphics are crisp, the sound design nails the tense atmosphere, and the use of real cow products adds a touch of authenticity that's surprisingly fun. If you love a good mystery, enjoy a clean house, and can handle a bit of tension, this villa cleaning adventure will keep you on your toes. Grab your brushes, keep your wipers ready, and dive into the dusty secrets of this unique cleaning experience. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more reviews like this one. Happy cleaning! Hey, let's dive into this fast-paced shooter that's all about precision and speed. The core is simple: master your aim, strafing, and routing to finish maps in record time. It feels like a speedrun inside a first-person shooter, with every movement and shot counting toward your personal best. What keeps the adrenaline pumping is the global leaderboard. You're not just racing against your own time. You're up against thousands of players worldwide, so every twitch and tweak matters. It's a relentless loop of improvement that keeps the community buzzing. The arsenal is diverse and feels alive. Each weapon responds like a true skill-based system, rewarding practice and creative combos. From rapid-fire pistols to heavy machine guns, the variety ensures you can tailor your loadout to your playstyle. And for Source Engine veterans, the Straif heavy movement feels familiar yet fresh. It's a high-skill ceiling system that demands practice, but once you get it, the map traversal becomes a dance of precision. Bottom line, if you love speedrunning and high-skill shooters, this game offers a polished, competitive experience that will keep you grinding for that top spot. Imagine stepping into a forest that feels like a memory of Florence in 1348, where a comet's brief flare is a harbinger of the Black Death. In Ignis DI, that memory becomes a living, breathing puzzle horror. and the game invites you to wander, wonder, and unravel a mystery that feels both personal and cosmic. From the moment you first step onto the moss-laden path, the atmosphere grips you. The art style is stark and evocative, shaded silhouettes against a dim, swirling sky that never quite lets you see the next corner. The soundtrack is almost a character itself, a low, pulsing hum that grows into a choir of distant whispers as you solve each puzzle. The sound design is meticulous. The crunch of leaves underfoot, the faint echo of a distant bell, every detail feels deliberate and unsettling. The core gameplay is a series of interconnected puzzles that feel like riddles whispered by the forest itself. You interact with the messengers, strange entities that appear as fleeting silhouettes or as haunting reflections in a cracked mirror. Solving their puzzles requires you to pay attention to environmental clues, old fresco fragments, torn parchment, the subtle shift in light. It's not mind-blowing, but it's clever and keeps you engaged. The pacing is deliberate. The game takes its time to build tension, but that also means it can feel slow at times, especially if you're chasing the next puzzle without fully immersing in the world. And because it was born out of a 48-hour game jam, some parts feel rough, bugs creep into the later sections, and a few puzzles feel underpolished, as if the creators were racing the clock. What shines, though, is the sense of dread that never lets up. You're never sure if the forest will lead you to safety or to another corner of the plague's reach. That constant uncertainty keeps you on edge, and the emotional weight of the Black Death's history lingers in every frame. If you're looking for a short, atmospheric experience that blends puzzle mechanics with a chilling narrative, Ignis delivers. It may not be a flawless masterpiece, but its haunting visuals, thoughtful soundscape, and the raw feeling of being lost in a world on the brink make it a compelling, if brief, journey worth taking. Hey gamers, let's talk about a fresh take on a classic, 3D Minesweeper in the depths of space. Picture the familiar grid, but now it's floating against a backdrop of stars, swirling nebulae, and a chill sci-fi soundtrack that keeps your pulse up. You're still dropping flags, revealing safe tiles, and racing the clock, but the visuals give it an instant new vibe. The game ships with all the traditional difficulty levels, beginner, intermediate, expert, plus a custom mode where you can tweak board size and mine density to craft your own challenge. Controls are smooth, especially on the Steam Deck, and it even supports full analog gamepad play. You'll see real-time stats and unlock achievements as you climb your best times. And the best part? It's completely free on Windows, macOS, and Linux, no microtransactions, no ads. So if you've ever wanted to test your strategic skills in Zero Gravity, give this 3D Minesweeper a spin. It's the old puzzle you love, now orbiting a new galaxy of fun. Happy mining! Welcome to the arena, where speed and skill collide. In About Dash Fire, 8 players sprint across 2 tight, weapon-laden maps, each map designed to keep the action razor-sharp. The game drops you into a frenetic, Quake-style fight, but with a modern twist. 8 unique weapons that feel distinct, each one demanding a different playstyle. The servers are quick to spin up, and the in-game chat keeps the chaos coordinated, so you can call out kills or trade fire without lag. The maps are compact enough to force constant engagement, yet varied enough that you never feel stuck in a single pattern. The combat is raw and satisfying, with a satisfying spray of bullets and a satisfying boom when a headshot lands. If you crave a fast-paced, competitive shooter that rewards reflexes and teamwork, About Dash Fire delivers a punchy, addictive experience. Get in, pick a weapon, and dominate the arena. Captain Jays takes the reins in a blistering, sun-baked world where every barrel and rooftop feels alive. The game throws you straight into the middle of a Warden planet, and you've got to hunt down the notorious outlaw Santiago. From the first jump, the controls feel razor-sharp, strafe, slide, jetpack boost, or hop into a hovercar that lets you drift through sand dunes and city ruins with a satisfying sense of speed. The combat is a mix of frantic gunfights and tactical positioning. Your arsenal ranges from a simple laser handgun to a massive shotgun that can clear a room in seconds. Enemies are relentless, but as you rack up kills you unlock upgrades that make the later stages feel less like a grind and more like a showcase of skill. The game's AI adapts, so you'll never feel the same threat twice. Graphically, the desert is rendered with a dusty, gritty palette that captures the desperation of Caloria. Lighting flickers under the scorching sun, and the city's ruins give a haunting backdrop to the chaos. The soundtrack pulses with urgency, keeping your adrenaline high as you chase Santiago through tight corridors and open deserts alike. Narratively, the story is a classic revenge loop. Captain Jays believes he's sealed Santiago's fate, only for the outlaw to return, bloodthirsty and more dangerous than ever. It's a solid, if familiar, plot that keeps the stakes high. All in all, this game delivers fast, responsive action with a compelling bounty hunter vibe that will keep you on the edge of your seat.
Santiago's back.
Keep 'em Out throws you into the heart of a relentless zombie onslaught, where every breath counts and strategy is your best ally. From the first wave, the game demands quick reflexes, swinging your shotgun or rifling through a stack of doors to keep the undead at bay. The real twist, though, is how you build your defenses. Every round you earn cards, and those cards are the key to your survival. Pick a perk that boosts your weapon damage, cranks up your fire rate, or even gives you a second life when you're down. The choice feels weighty because once you lock in a card it sticks for the rest of the run, forcing you to plan ahead and adapt on the fly. The combat is tight. The enemies swarm in groups, forcing you to use cover and coordinate your fire. The barricades feel solid, and the sound of hammers and gunfire is visceral. The card system adds a layer of depth that keeps you engaged beyond the adrenaline of the shoot-and-run gameplay. It's a clever way to keep each session fresh. You'll never know exactly which upgrade will tip the scales in your favor. In short, Keep 'em Out delivers a fast, furious zombie experience that rewards both skill and smart deck building. If you're looking for a game that balances pure action with strategic decision-making, this one's definitely worth a spin. Stay alert, choose your perks wisely, and try to keep those zombies out of your house for another night. Ravenous drops you into a dim Victorian basement where every creak feels like a whisper from a monster that knows your secrets. You're Louis, a child with nothing but wits and hope, trapped in a labyrinth designed by grief. The game thrives on exploration and reflection, turning each room into a psychological puzzle that feels both intimate and unnerving. The narrative unfolds through chilling clues, revealing the cursed history of the White family in a way that feels like piecing together a broken diary. The atmosphere is oppressive yet beautiful, with shadows that dance just out of reach of the flashlight's beam. Voice acting in English, French, and Korean adds depth, and the controls are crisp whether you're on keyboard or Xbox controller. The only drawback is that the pacing can feel slow at times, but that only heightens the dread. If you're looking for a horror that relies on mind over muscle, Ravenous is a haunting experience you'll want to keep replaying until you finally see the light of day again. Welcome to the review of Memorial Terra, a mind-bending puzzle adventure that kicks off with a bang, no, not a bomb, but an amnesiac awakening on a lab floor. You play as a blank slate, navigating a slick, futuristic environment that feels like a maze of secrets. Every corner holds a new puzzle, and there are over 7 to keep you guessing. What sets this game apart is its narrative. You're not just solving puzzles, you're piecing together a lost identity. The dialogue is rich, almost cinematic, and the story unfolds through more than 4 cutscenes that feel like chapters in a gripping novel. You'll meet a fellow amnesiac, yes, a companion who's as clueless as you, and trust me, that character becomes the heart of the experience. The art style is clean, the music subtle, and the pacing just right, enough challenge to keep you engaged without feeling rushed. If you love stories that demand you think, Memorial Terra delivers a satisfying blend of mystery, puzzle solving, and emotional payoff. Dive in and let the lab's secrets rewrite your own. The last battle for the Blue Skeet Islands is raging, and you're at the front lines. Picture a world where the navy blue coat faction is tightening its grip on the seas, while the rest of the kingdoms have thrown their swords together to stop them. You step aboard a crimson-coated ship, a mercenary or a lone adventurer, and set out to strike the enemy's still under construction fort. It's a race against time to secure the northern lands before the tide turns. Gameplay feels like a throwback to the age of sail and cannon, with weapons that echo 17th and 18th century design. Every cutlass swing, every cannon volley carries weight, and the feel of the sea, wind whipping, waves crashing, adds immersion. You'll scavenge resources from wrecks and battlefields, then forge unique items that give you an edge in the fray. The loot system rewards creativity. No two weapons feel the same. Coup is where the game truly shines. Gather friends, coordinate attacks, and share the spoils. Gold and experience accumulate, letting you rise through the ranks and eventually lead your own squad. The progression is satisfying, giving you tangible goals beyond the immediate skirmish. In short, this isn't just a naval shooter. It's a tactical, cooperative adventure that blends historical flair with modern multiplayer dynamics. If you love seafaring combat and teamwork, this game delivers a compelling, high-stakes experience. Thanks for hanging out with me today. If you enjoyed what you saw, give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button so you won't miss any of our future adventures. See you next time.